Fatima say,
hands off our girls.
Hands off our girls. Hands off our girls. Hands off our girls. Hands off our girls. Not a fool like the king with you penny. You see, don't knock corner they play, you conny game, yeah. Just the way you touch that bikini, don't point in future, brother. Just the way you touch that bikini, you don't ruin your future.
His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, is transforming the country by investing in human capital. Women are equal partners in development, and the government is committed to creating an enabling environment for women to realize their full potential. The Hands Off Our Girls campaign is the flagship program of the First Lady of Sierra Leone, Madam Fatima Maada Bio, and it was officially launched by President Julius Maada Bio with support from other African First Ladies in December 2018. The Free Sanitary Pad project is an auxiliary pillar under the Hands Off Our Girls campaign, which seeks to address the silent emergencies of girls in school.
I realized that menstruation is a taboo subject in this country. I realized that even the girls that are seeing their menstruation are too ashamed to talk about it. And if you don't talk about your problem, you don't get a solution towards your problem.
I would like to tell girls that they should not be ashamed because of menstruation, and that menstruation is not a choice, and if you're being provoked, you should not be ashamed because it's natural. It's a good sign that you're healthy, also not pregnant.
During menstruation period, you have girls absenting themselves from school. One, maybe they do not have the facilities to maintain hygiene. They do not have sanitary towels. But with intervention, the attendance has also improved.
The use of sanitary pads have to start quite early. It gives you confidence. It gives you the air that you know you can continue to do everything, including games and sports, even when you are going through menstruation. It is not something that you hide from. It is not something that you run away from. It is something that you can do most hygienically.
We believe free sanitary pad is a right of our girls, not a privilege. Therefore, we must support the free quality education with the free sanitary pad.
As Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, I just want to commend the First Lady, Her Excellency the First Lady, for a fantastic work that she's doing in ensuring that education and girls' education and healthcare are discussed and those issues related to it are being addressed at all levels across the country.
With the introduction of the sanitary pads, we no longer see any stains on their uniform, and that is very good for us because they are very comfortable in their classroom. They don't walk out, because sometimes they used to tell us we have to go and see that we prepare ourselves properly before we come to class. But with the introduction of the sanitary pads, children now sit in the class without going out to make sure that they clean themselves and then come back to class. That is no longer happening.
As we celebrate the International Day of Menstrual Hygiene, I want to take this opportunity to say a very big thank you to His Excellency, the retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, and Her Excellency, Mrs. Fatima Maada Bio, for this very good initiative.
So with the distribution of the sanitary pad, I think it's a laudable venture by Her Excellency, and we need to applaud her for her venture. Indeed, she is a mother.
We need to put a capital S in the sanitation, and I think what the First Lady is doing really just exemplifies how important menstrual health is in general, but also how that's a major factor in the ministry's portfolio. and we want to be able to partner with her, to work very closely with her, to not only address the menstrual health issues, but sanitation in general, not only at the central level in Freetown, but in every district, in every village, in every community, to make sure that their sanitary health is as important as their normal health.
This is one of the opportunities that I've ever witnessed in this country, wherein somebody is meeting people who have been struggling to have access to sanitary pads, and she decided to give them free. It's an opportunity for this country because it has been a very serious matter until for those of us who are coming from the rural areas, and we know when that situation confronts young girls, we know the kind of trauma the family, the parents are going through, and even the individuals.
Yeah, this is a good pad. That you see on the sanitary pad, a new pad, well, over the survey over one year on a boku pad. No go say the use and so no more on a boku pad. So this pad no get nothing for you. If you afraid self for user, get overconfidence no more. As for me, if you make me all the ass for today, as from today now they begin use. The you feel say where you dey mess now, see way for shame pa no. Because not a bad thing, not a thing where you create for yourself, or not a team where it affects yourself. That don't show for say you a matured woman, you a woman.
We've seen what she did. She went to different girls' schools and she distributed them to girls. Okay? So now, when you get the pad, you don't use only one pad a day. That's something you shouldn't do. Okay? When you get the pad, that is why they didn't only give you one. Right? They gave you 120. Okay, so they gave you 120. Now, it means you should change. You don't use one pad throughout the day. Now, you use only one, you check the number of hours. If you've used it for like 3 hours to 4 hours, you can change it and use another one. There is a reason for that. Now, if you leave it, understand that you are giving off some of the cells, and also some tissues are coming out. Now, we know there are tiny things we call bacteria. Those guys are very stubborn. So what they do is, they'll come there and they'll stay there. So if you leave it there, then you start having infections. You notice yourself having aches and scratchings down there. So what you do is you must change it, okay? It is really important.
We'd like to applaud the efforts of Her Excellency initiative to empower, educate, and engage leaders, communities, families, and adolescent girls and boys about menstruation, and to highlight the right of women and girls to hygienically manage their periods.
So me and now not agree something at this country. I say all the girls begin and knocking on my auntie. We all the knocking on my auntie. And when we say no, we mean no. When we say no, we mean no.
She has raised awareness, engaged state, non-state actors, the private sector, and institutions in advocacy and dialogue, has worked with and brought about renewed hope and fresh ideas in fighting discrimination and gender-based violence by prioritizing our intervention in relation to teenage pregnancy and early marriage and forced marriage, child prostitution, forced labor, trafficking, women's empowerment, maternal mortality, and sustained childhood development, among others. Today, more young girls feel empowered and believe that a brighter future is possible.
Not a fool that became with you penny. You see don't knock corner they play, you conny game, yeah. Just the way you touch your bikini, don't point in future, brother. Just the way you touch your bikini, you don't ruin future, papa.
That will not be the one where they
dey kill we pikin dem before they even be somebody just because we want to collect them bride price.
Education. So tomorrow,